The world of Krypton sadly concludes in its final season as Krypton, the complete second and final season, comes on DVD. Hey everyone, this is Joe from Action X. Welcome back to another DVD unboxing for you today. I have here Krypton, the complete second and sadly final season of the show. It pains me to say. What started as a show I've supposedly been hearing about for many years, to a show that's like, it'll probably last the season, it'll probably be decent as hell, or maybe even like just okay by the end of the day. I honestly grew to grow fond of this show, and I'm really sad that the show did not go beyond the second season, especially after, for in my opinion, like a really good second season, a really strong one. And yeah, so let's get down to it. Now remember, I usually never buy TV seasons or TV shows on DVD upon release. I only do it's a very cheap cost, or a very affordable cost. This was a very affordable price point. So I'm like, you know what? I'll do it. I'll give my thoughts on it. Maybe even hopefully inspire some words of wisdom. So here we have it. Season 2. They used the cover of the poster for season 2. Not surprised really. I do like the cover. I do like Bearded Seg. I do like the fact that this season really had an emphasis on like having so many different villains, and of course Lobo being there as well. Is Lobo a villain? I don't know. I always considered him an anti-hero. It also really bothers me that we live in this age of where shows can always return with enough fan support and such. They clearly say over there the complete second and final season. I mean, it's like they're trying to tell us, listen, there's never going to be a third season. You should stop believing. I don't believe so. I always believe every single property has a chance of returning. Krypton is not an exception. Krypton is not an exception. It could always come back, in my opinion. But, yeah, so side profile, as per usual. The back, we get to see a very cool Mondo-esque poster, as I like to call it. A very graphical novel, so to speak. I'm going to zoom this in because I can't really do this justice right now. Description of the season, bunch of special features, pictures from the show. Yeah, I don't know what they did with this poster choice. I love the poster choices, like, because sci-fi, this was the first show I believe I got into sci-fi as a channel, and the way they edit the broadcast of it, where we get like a very weird, like, not weird, like a sidebar with moving posters and stuff of that sort. It was very cool, and I very much like that. I wish more shows did that. And of course, they begin the episode broadcast with very short commercial breaks, and as the show gets longer, they make it longer, but at least they keep the beginning so they can cook you in with lesser commercial times, and then you want to see the payoff. So it's a really smart broadcast style that I personally enjoy, and I really hope other networks do that. But again, I know not every network is like that. Same thing, because it's just a sleeve. The disc, only 2 of them, with the villains front and center on both discs. The usual that fell sleeve. Let me just put these side by side to kind of give a comparison. I think this is good. It's good. There we go. So I'm going to sit down because I'm going to talk for a while. I really like Krypton. Like, the first season of Krypton, I'm going to be completely honest, I did not enjoy at all. Like, I felt it as a chore. And this is no offense to the cast, the crew. I understand the first season of any show is a hit or miss. Like, it could be good enough to, like, okay, there's enough attention here, we'll make a second season. And I feel like the first season of Krypton worked very well. Well, at least got the attention it needed, because it was just, we have Superman. This is very tied into the Superman mythos, and we're using it as a selling point. Whereas season 2, kind of, they still continue that, but they were really more focused on the characters they established in the first season and continued their story, and weren't really tying into the larger Superman story at play anymore. They were just trying to do their own thing. And that's what I really loved about season 2 more, is that it focused more on these characters. I mean, we know about Doomsday, we know about Zod, we know about Brainiac, we know about Lobo. We get that these are classic Superman villains. I understand that, but they weren't always referring to Superman. Like, the whole point of them was trying to do their own thing and trying to be different. And that's what I really enjoyed from the second season. And I feel like having so many villains, well, initially you can see like, oh, it's too many villains. They're going to like, rotate them in and out throughout an episode. They did rotate it, but throughout the season. So we got episodes with just Brainiac, with just Zod, with just Lobo, and they had a very nice balance of things where it's like it doesn't feel too much. I feel like this was just correctly paced to the point where it's like this all made sense, and they definitely left things off on a very like I want to see more of this. I want to see Seg and Adam go off the galaxy with Lobo looking for Seg's son. I wanted to see where did the mother of Seg's child. It's been a while since I've seen Krypton, so I'm sorry if I'm forgetting a lot of the names. Where does she go on this like weird planet, or was it her? Yeah. How does Krypton move on from a post to this new regime, to Zod, no real leadership? Where do they go from here? There's just a lot of questions. And of course, obviously, we saw parademons at the end of Season 2. What does that mean? Does that mean Darkseid's coming? We don't know. And it freaking sucks. Because every time they tease something in the second season of a DC show, they always cancel it. I'm looking at you, Young Justice. I know you got come back, but originally you were canceled. It sucks. The point is, it really sucked that this show did not happen. And Sci-Fi really burned me last year, where Krypton happened, it got canceled because of low ratings, and I'm pretty sure high production costs it was not suitable enough to do a third season. And they were going to try and do a Lobo spinoff, which would have been freaking cool. And I really hope the Lobo spinoff was continuing, but it apparently wasn't. And they also canceled Deadly Class, which was another show. I don't think that was released on DVD, which sucked. I would definitely support that if I can and if it's affordable. So I was just really bummed out by Sci-Fi last year in the first half, because like they canceled two really good shows that I have easily seen potential in that. And I always believe that every show has a possibility of returning. I hope Krypton's one of them. I really do. I feel like they had a really strong second season, and I really would have wanted them to continue into an even stronger third season. But maybe on HBO Max someday, maybe on a different platform. I don't know, but I personally, a lot of people don't give Krypton enough credit. I do highly implore. Please support the official release, guys. That's the one way I always tell everyone. Always support the official release. It will tell volumes to the original creators and like production companies. Like, we care about this show, bring it back. Family Guy, have it the Family Guy, have it the Young Justice. We could do that for Krypton, but please, that's only going to happen if we have the support, or if we show the people in charge this show still matters. This property that I care about matters. Please bring back for more. So that's really all the best advice I can take. Overall, I did enjoy Krypton Season 2 fairly well. It's still a bummer that side of the world, of the DC world, had to end. I hope one day I'm wrong and we get a third season, but we'll see what happens. And that's going to be for me. Krypton, the complete second and final season, is available at Target for $20. And yeah, I don't know if Best Buy has it. Usually Target has more easier access to this sort of stuff. And that's going to do it for me, guys. Anyway, this has been a DVD unboxing for you. Please support the official release, support Krypton Season 2, and buy Season 1 if you can find it. Like, favorite, share the video if you want. If you want to see more DVD unboxings from me and everything else we produce on Action X, please subscribe to the channel, ring the bell for notifications. I'll see you guys next time. See ya.